Question 9. 5,200 is invested at 2.8% compound interest per annum. How many years will it take for the investment to exceed £7,000? Okay, first of all, we need to use the values we have right now and put them into equation, and then we'll find the rest. So we start off with initial amount. So 5,200 times 1 plus the percentage, which is 0.028. Remember, not 0.28, 0.028. Because 2.8% is 2.8 over 100. Okay, so the 2 becomes 0.02 and the 8 next to it. Okay, it's just a little trick. Sometimes people get a mistake with that. Compound interest per annum. We are trying to find the number of years, so we'll just mark that as n. And then how many years will it take to exceed? So when will that be greater than 7,000? When? This is just for you to understand. You don't actually need to write that. So if I just take that out. So if we just do that, then we find the number of years it will take for it to reach 7,000, and then we'll just round it up. So next step is we make n the subject. Okay, so that means we put the 5,200 on the other side. So then it becomes 1.028 to the power of n. You don't need to put the brackets, but just for us to understand that it's all of this to the power of n, then just makes it easier, you know. So 1.028 to the power of n equals 7,000 over 5,200. It's a bit wonky. That's good enough. So now we need to make n the subject. So we use log, using log rules. I'll explain it later. Log 1.028 log base 1.028, and then this fraction. We'll just put this fraction in there. Not going to write all of that again. Equals n. Now we just need to find n. So you do this in a calculator, and n should be, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so n is 10.76. Okay, well, so in GCSEs, they won't ask you for decimals. Okay, they will just ask you for the number of years as in whole numbers. So if at year 10.76 you'll reach 7,000, you just have to round that up to 11. So at 11 years it would exceed 7,000. So you just write that as your answer, which is correct. Boom, easy. Now just to explain the log method, I did say I was going to explain it. So let's choose a nice color, not blue, maybe this one. Magenta looks nice. Okay, so this is the log rule. You can watch my other videos about compound interest. It's very easy. So a to the power of b equals c. So let's say you have something like this, which in this case is that same form. Okay, it's the same thing. A is 1.028, b is n, and c is this fraction. Okay, so when you have it in this form and you want to turn it into a log, this is what you do. Log let me just zoom in. Log base a, and then c equals B. Okay, this is a formula, this is a rule. Okay, memorize this and you'll be able to do the question easily. Okay, if you don't want to do this, you can always do the trial method. Okay, so you replace n, so you do n by 1, see if it's below 7,000. If it is, then you do 2, then you do 3, then you do 4, and then 5 until you get something like 10. Until you get something like 11 where it's above 7,000, and 10 is still below 7,000, then your answer would be 11. Okay, you would just do that. This is a trial and error method, but this is much faster. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.